Welcome to the Smart Black Girl Podcast. Who am I? Just an average smart black girl. Hello, my lovely smarticle particles. Today we have some stormy weather. It's thunderstorming, and in case you didn't know, that's actually my favorite weather, especially during the warmer months. It's nice to be recording during the daytime. I'm normally a night person to really get myself into a relaxed vibe. But the thunderstorm has created a nice dimness to today. So I figured it was a good time to record. Well, hello and welcome. Today, I want to discuss one of the lenses in which I see the world. I want to talk about how this lens became part of my vision and how my vision took away from the beauty of the world. From a young age, I knew that I was pretty. I was told so often. To me, that implied there was some truth to it. I was shown princesses and gorgeous gowns, stunning people and lots of movies, and beautiful girls and luxurious magazines. Modeling agencies wanted me to model for them. I was frequently referred to as looking just like a Barbie. And because Barbies and models are beautiful in my mind, that had to have meant that it was true. I was also told that it was something that I could fall back on if nothing else works out. But seriously, I just happened to be called pretty. Now, whether or not I truly believed it is for you to find out. Around dating age, this is when my peers considered whether or not I was attractive. The "you look like a model" or Barbie comments turned into "wow, you're pretty for a black girl" or "you're a pretty black girl." There's a subtle difference between these comments, but that's a story for another time. A thank you was usually expected in response to these comments, but not all of them sounded like this. If it was a girl, there would be a laugh, a psych afterwards, or "you're ugly, I'm just playing," and sometimes even the plain old "you're ugly." It wasn't exactly the most exciting time of my life. Now, when it comes to boys, if you were lucky, a guy would say, "I don't usually date black girls, but I would date you," whether they looked like me or not. They would text you but ignore you in school, and if they didn't, they would say, "You're pretty," and then run off laughing to make a joke. At the time, some of these felt like compliments, and others were just jokes, so maybe I didn't look that bad if I could be a model. I had learned that being pretty was a characteristic of people. It was a category that things went into. I no longer saw people as whole, but instead as pretty or not pretty. This is one of the first lenses that I can pinpoint. Though everyone eventually learns this, I've grown to disdain it. It's a little heartbreaking to realize that I spent my life categorizing people and things according to their beauty. As some of you may know, I went to an HBCU for college, and in 1 year, I unlearned a lot. I saw so many beautiful black girls and boys that I began seeing past beauty. I started seeing people as whole beings who were so complex that the category of pretty seemed meaningless. It was a laughably small box for those around me. I understood true beauty in people that looked like me. I would have loved to learn to see through the lens of beauty being in the eye of the beholder sooner, as it is so much more powerful. Unfortunately, it's instinctual for me to consider whether something or someone is pretty, though I hate seeing things that way. Lenses like this are like beauty filters. You don't know it's there until you see it taken off. But alas, I cannot change the past. I can only move forward, trying not to stumble. Because who am I to tell someone or say that something is or isn't pretty? Is the difference that great? Well, in everything there is beauty. And this is true whether or not you or I believe that it is. Well, we've come to the end of our discussion. I don't know exactly where to go from here, but one thing I do know is that the complexities of human beings are much more defined than the simplicity of beauty. I hope to chat with you soon, my lovely Smarticle particles. Remember, if you want to talk, or if you want to discuss further about this lens, you can reach me at smartblackgirl.us.